What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today there is, what the heck is that kind of haircut? And today there is a brand new update, so let's check out the brand new update. So for the trailers, there's not any new trailers, but there is brand new trucks, so let's check that out. And you can also add tires, I think different tires to your vehicle. So let me actually start spawning these cars. So it looks like the first one is going to be a Tacoma. I think this is supposed to be a Toyota Tacoma. Dude, this looks pretty nice. Yeah, I really like this. Hold on, let's give this a little drive. Let me test this around the block. Let's give this a little run. You know what, let's go up this little hill. So far not too bad. It is actually pretty good. And the thing is, this car is completely stock. It doesn't have any modifications, and the suspension looks really good. Look at the suspension, it looks really good. Yeah, this is a really nice truck. This actually might be my second favorite truck. It's really nice. So let's spawn in next TV. Okay, so this one is not new. It is pretty old. Well, not old, it was in the last update, but they also added a lawnmower. Look at this. Yo, this is pretty cool. Wait, does this thing have headlights? Oh, it does. And how do I make this work? Wait a minute, I'm not sure how you make this work. I don't think it works actually. I think you just drive this around. Yeah, it seems that it does not work. I don't know, I don't think it's working because the grass looks the same. Yeah, I'm not sure if this thing works. Let me just drive this around and oh wait a minute, I think it is working. No, never mind, that was a false flag. I guess the issue is I can't see, so let me hop into a different server. Alrighty, it looks like we hopped into a different server, so let's give this a test one more time. And let's see, is this thing working? No, it looks like the lawnmower doesn't work. I'm not sure if it's not supposed to work, but it does not appear to be working, which kind of sucks because I wish I could use this for my jobs and stuff like that. But let's move on to the last truck. So the new truck is going to be this one right here. It costs about 200 Robux, which I don't have, so let me quickly purchase some Robux right now. And there we go, purchase has been completed. So let's spawn this thing right there. And oh my goodness, this is the 6x6 G-Wagon. Yo, this thing looks so insane. Just take a look at that suspension. Oh my goodness. Before we actually test this G-Wagon out, I actually want to see what kind of customization the Tacoma has. So let me actually spawn the Tacoma right here. And we're also going to be checking out the brand new animation, which, oh, look at that. There's brand new animations. It's kind of like APM, but these guys are pretty fast at developing and coding. But let me go inside of here. This animation looks pretty smooth. I really like it. But anyways, let me enter customization. And as you guys can see, if you guys click on tires, you're going to be able to finally change your tires. We have open terrain, trail grappler, rugged mud, extreme bog, street performance, and mud grappler. So we have a lot of options to choose from. And I don't know which one to click on. I might go with the trail grappler because I tend to off-road a lot. So I'm also gonna change the wheels on this thing. I think that's, oh, actually these rims look pretty nice. All right, and let's see, should we change the color of our Tacoma? I feel like we should do like a gray color. Ooh, look at this. Oh yeah, this is nice. I think we're cooking, you guys. What if we make it a little bit more darker? Oh yeah, look at that. This thing looks like a beast. But and for the windows, you guys know I like to tint out my windows completely dark. Look at that, it looks so much more mean. And suspension, I think the suspension is pretty high and good enough, so I'm not going to change any of that. But for the engine, I'm going to add 25% extra power and a second turbocharger. Lastly, let's add a grill guard. Oh yeah, this thing looks pretty mean. I'm not sure if it actually needs one. Yeah, I don't think it needs one. And then let me add a light bar just like so. I think that looks pretty sick. Or should we add this one? Oh, this one actually fits with the style. All right, let's keep that one. And I think I am done for the customization, so let me back up. And oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? Look at this. Oh my dude, this looks very cool. All right, let me actually take it up this little hill and let's see how it performs. So let's go up here and look at that. Dude, it has no trouble going uphill. Let me actually turn on traction and ABS back on because it has too much power for this hill. It keeps sliding on the dirt. But look at this. Yo, this truck looks so cool. Is this a new Tacoma? Actually, I feel like this is a new Tacoma. Or is this supposed to be a different truck? Maybe this is supposed to be like a Ford. I don't know, but it looks like a Tacoma. So that was the first truck, and let's customize and check out the second truck that they added in. So they're mudding, and this thing sounds pretty good. Look at this, pretty big in my opinion and very heavy. Oh, look at the back. Wait a minute, can I sit in the back? Uh-oh, I can. You guys, alrighty, we had to do a quick reset, but we are now back. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We can now sit in the back of the 6x6. It looks pretty cool. I'm not sure why it kind of bugged out, but we are now back. But before we actually max this out, I want to see how fast this thing can go stock. So let me turn into the drag strip and let's do a small run right here. Let me just line up just like so. So in 3, 2, and 1, go, 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 go. Let's see. In the new first person animation. All right, we're about to hit 100. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, 100. So it was about 107 or 8. Not too bad, but I understand it's actually pretty good for this truck because this truck is massive and very heavy. But now we can go and customize this at the shop. Let me just enter at the shop and let's change up the tires. I think we should add something insane like extreme bog. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna, if anyone actually knows what that means, extreme bog, let me know. But for now, we're gonna add these tires and we're gonna switch up these rims because these rims are not the best looking. We have retro. Ooh, look at a retro motor. What about this one? Okay, this one's okay. They have these Caroline special, and then I really like these. I think I'm gonna go with these. We're gonna tint out the windows. You guys know the drill. Actually, let me just lighten this a little bit, and then the suspension. Let's see. I think the suspension is pretty big. I don't think we need any more because if we do it, this thing is gonna be a little bit too tall. So I'm not gonna go with that. Engine, 25% extra power, and let's add. I'm not a fan of the superchargers, so we're gonna take one off, and we're gonna add 2 turbochargers, just like so. And let's see what for the attachments. I think that looks pretty nice actually. I like that. It makes it look much more aggressive. A light bar, and then what else should we add? I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it. Wait, hold on. We gotta change the paint of this truck. So let's see. What if we do like a dark purple? Nah, that wouldn't look good. Ooh, a green looks nice. A red looks nice. An orange looks pretty nice. But what if we just go dark gray? Oh yeah, look at that. You cannot go wrong with a dark gray. So let's do that. Let me see how it looks with the lights on. Look at that, dude. This thing looks, oh my goodness, look at the wheels. Oh my goodness. Yo, that looks crazy. The detail on the tires is insane. But we have the drag strip right down here. We're gonna quickly test this out one more time and see how fast. Oh my goodness, it is raining right now. But like how I was saying, we're gonna test and see how fast it now is. So in 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Let's see how fast this thing can go. 50, 80, and 100. Let's see, can we hit 120? Yep, it looks like, it looks like we managed to go over 120 miles per hour, and this thing is pretty good at off-roading as well. Hold on, yeah, let's try this out. Yeah, look at this, dude. This thing handles pretty nice. Let's go through the water. Oh yeah, dude, look at this. It just went through the water like if it was a road. It was so easy. But let me go into this property right here. Let me quickly claim it just like so, and let me change the color of my house. I like my house to be dark gray. I'm not sure what it is with me in dark colors, but let me get back into the truck and we're gonna put it in the garage because we're gonna check this out right now with the new Tacoma, just like so. So let me back this thing up, and it kind of looks matte black. Look at that, it kind of looks matte black, but if we pull it into the garage, it's not gonna look matte black, it's gonna look dark gray. But let me turn the wheels, and let me also spawn in the new Tacoma, just like so, or whatever this thing is. You know what, I think this is a Ford. Hold on, let me do some research. So I just did some research, and this is actually supposed to be a Chevy Colorado. So I thought it was a Tacoma because it looked very similar to a Tacoma. But anyways, let me get this thing parked right next to the G-Wagon. Uh-oh, that looks very bad. Hold on, let me readjust myself because this is not good. I think that should be good. I think that is it. And look at that, dude. These things look insane. Let me just close this because it is raining outside pretty hard. Oh my goodness. Yo, this update is insane. I hope APM has a huge update because these guys have been crushing it. Southern Mothering has been crushing it with the updates because not only did we get a new truck, we also got a new 6x6. Well, we also did get some new animations when you drive the steering wheel, but I don't really drive in first person. Let me know what you guys think about this new update. Have you guys played it or not? And if so, what do you guys think about it? Is this a W or an L? Let me know in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace!